the BlackRock Digital Assets Director. According to this guy right here, Robert Michanich, XRP will hit $32.91. This person was a former employee of Ripple, literally. As his LinkedIn page indicates, Robert Michanich, the Director of Digital Assets and Cryptocurrencies DLTs at BlackRock, was a Ripple employee in 2017. In addition to working with internal business units to design and implement strategic initiatives involving distributed ledger technology and digital assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, he is in charge of spearheading BlackRock's digital asset strategy. Yes, he actually worked at Ripple. As you can see, he co-authored a basic valuation theory for crypto assets while he was there before joining BlackRock. As you can see, Robert Michanich, the head of BlackRock at Crypto, collaborated with Susan Atley on this report. He is also a board member of Ripple. Together, they developed this framework to forecast the future value of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and XRP. Furthermore, this analysis is crucial since it essentially predicts the future worth of cryptocurrencies like XRP and Bitcoin. Additionally, XRP was brought up 86 times in this report. As you can see, they have a high estimate of XRP's future price projection, which is $32.91. This is based on a number of factors that we will discuss in today's video. For XRP, the low forecast is $7.6, and the high estimate is essentially $33. The chairman of BlackRock's Digital Assets Division said that these are the low and high prices he expects to see for XRP over the next years. Thus, XRP was brought up 86 times in this report. And since this is huge, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about XRP in this report. The fact that this man right here, who is the head of cryptocurrencies at BlackRock, was a Ripple employee. He co-wrote an entire paper estimating that XRP would be worth $33 in the future. Additionally, BlackRock purchases XRP using this method. I've made a ton of films in the last few days exposing BlackRock's ties to Ripple XRP, so be sure to subscribe and follow along so you don't miss any of our next ones. Additionally, the XRP price prediction calculator developed by BlackRock's head of digital assets, Robert Michanich, is a massive evaluation framework for cryptocurrency assets like Bitcoin and XRP. In order for the algorithm to promote this video, please quickly do me a favor by clicking the like button. This is huge, everyone, especially if you own XRP. It is significant that the leader of BlackRock's crypto department produced this report in this exact location. We have a lot to cover right now, so share this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and let's get started. Thus, Susan Atley and Robert Michanich co-authored this basic methodology for valuing cryptocurrency assets. This is significant because it illustrates the potential worth of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and XRP. As I previously explained, this is why Robert Michanich is significant, and Susan is also working with Ripple. According to this source, she is a member of the Ripple board. They solely pay attention to XRP and Bitcoin, mostly XRP and Bitcoin. Indeed, they discuss XRP. In terms of technology, XRP was created with the purpose of enabling cross-border payments in a massive market. The daily amount of cross-border remittances is $1.3 billion, but it has since increased significantly. However, cross-border payments also amount to $85 billion daily, which is far greater now. Additionally, $5 trillion is made up of currency trading every day, which is much greater now. However, by enabling instantaneous settlements, greater liquidity provisioning, which lowers FX costs, and the ability to interact without nostro-vostro networks, XRP has the potential to significantly improve foreign exchange transactions. This is significant because banks have trillions of dollars in funds that are merely sitting in nostro-vostro accounts since they are unable to use them. It's simply not producing any yield. However, given the inertia of the global banking system, it is a very difficult challenge to obtain significant adoption for use in facilitating these cross-border transactions, even with its technological advantages. It follows that XRP faces fierce competition. In our XRP success story, XRP achieves strong adoption for cross-border payments, relatively modest adoption for international forex trading, and very high adoption for remittances through adoption by businesses like MoneyGram Western Union, which have already announced pilots or plans to use XRP. Therefore, the first demonstrated application of cryptocurrency-enabled cross-border payments is retail remittances, and XRP seems to be the obvious early leader in trying to upend the current, expensive, and ineffective infrastructure in this sector. XRP is poised to take a sizable chunk of the market since it can offer a significant cost and time advantage over other cryptocurrency assets, as well as fiat-based retail FX trading. According to this analysis, which cites the World Bank and the Bank of International Settlements, XRP is destined to be quite popular. Corporate payments also give a significant possibility for XRP. Large corporations typically adopt new technologies much more slowly and reluctantly than consumers. So even though it is unlikely that XRP will achieve the same dominant market share as in retail remittances, some corporates will probably choose to stick with the SWIFT system despite its technological limitations. In the end, a sizable fraction of the market that is most open to embracing new technology would embrace XRP, as improvements in cross-border payment efficiency would be a strategically important business enhancement for them. Geographically, the adoption path of XRP will probably mirror a prevalent norm in some developing markets, instead of a single, consistent adoption trend worldwide. Since they are underserved by the current international payment system, Asia and the Middle East have shown early and widespread interest in investigating emerging technologies to facilitate more effective cross-border payments. So press the button if you're from Asia or the Middle East. Or hit the like button if you're watching this video. If you have an XRP, hit the like button. The predictions for the volume of XRP transactions are then discussed. Therefore, $191 billion is the low estimate of daily transactions for XRP. In the upcoming years, that is a modest projection. $556 billion is the highest estimate. By 2030, that is. Indeed, this report projects the market size by 2030. This is where they displayed the estimated market size of the markets for corporate payments, retail remittances, and foreign exchange trading. The presumed XRP adoption rates are then displayed. XRP now takes a larger percentage, which is clearly a move on the upper end. It takes a smaller percentage at the low end. That's the difference then. The model's primary condition of creating a strong underlying transaction economy to serve as a basic foundation for storage demand will be met in the event that XRP is successful in generating a sizable adoption for cross-border transactions. This is enormous, everyone, because as XRP establishes a steady presence in the global financial system, it will also meet the crucial requirement of generating widespread expectations that it will be widely accepted as a valuable instrument for an extended period of time. It's poetic. When combined, these two elements will allow XRP to release a significant portion of the storage demand value of cryptocurrency assets. This is enormous. This comes straight from BlackRock's head of digital assets. All of this is being spoken by him. They then go on to discuss XRP and its beta returns. XRP's beta to the S&P 500 has historically been lower than Bitcoin's. However, considering its use in cross-border transactions, which are more robust during periods of global economic boom, XRP is probably going to have a somewhat positive beta over a longer time horizon when compared to the world economy. This is significant now because Robert Michanich of BlackRock has also stated